What's going on, my family? This is your boy Demetrius, man. I'm just coming on here just to rap about something real quick when it comes to the Game Awards. As everybody knows, a lot of people tuned into the Game Awards, and I got to tell y'all right now. I'm going to tell y'all straight off the bat because I've said this time and time again. The Game Awards is fucking trash, y'all. The Game Awards is fucking trash, and it was a disappointing. I didn't even upload anything because I actually sat there and tried to take time to watch that shit, and it was a straight disappointment, a total bore. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Game Awards is just fucking trash. I was trying to see if they were going to have some Virtua Fighter news. There was no Virtua Fighter news. There were no Tekken news, no Shenmue news, no Marvel Tokon news. It just wasn't nothing. Y'all feel what I'm saying? The only bright spot that Game Awards truly had was Star Wars. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And, you know, I am a Star Wars fan. Star Wars game does look interesting because the person that's running the project is the same person that is running the Mass Effect projects. You feel what I'm saying? Or was running the Mass Effect projects. So, you know, I'm going to have a little bit of interest in that new Star Wars games. But when it comes to the fighting games at Game Awards, it was just fucking trash. Now, I will say this. Fatal Fury did win Fighting Game of the Year. But let's just keep it all the way real. It was pretty much unanimous that Fatal Fury was going to win, that it didn't feel like a victory. And I love Fatal Fury. I love Fatal Fury and I love SNK. But it was pretty much unanimous and it did not feel like a victory. The only reason why Fatal Fury really won that is because there was not no Capcom or Namco game that they can just hand to like they do every fucking year at the Game Awards. It's either a Capcom game or a Namco game that always fucking wins it. But like I said, I'm glad Fatal Fury won it. Like I said, we got to keep it all the way real. If there was a Capcom or a Namco fighting game that would have qualified for it, those two stupid companies would have won it. Just straight facts, you know what I'm saying? But once again, shout out to Fatal Fury. You know, unanimous decision, but Fatal Fury did win. And of course, you know, Mortal Kombat is the FGC emotional punching bag right now. It wasn't going to win it. And people are scared of Virtua Fighter. So we already know Virtua Fighter 5 Revo wasn't going to win it because people are still afraid of that game after 20 fucking years. It don't make no fucking sense. But people want to sit there and say they're waiting on VF6. Why are you waiting on VF6 when you're scared to play VF5? People are literally scared to play that game, and it don't make no sense. But all in all, Game Award was just trash. Game Awards is just always trash, and I'm going to tell y'all something. When it comes to Game Awards and E3, those events are trash. They're garbage. They're nothing anymore. Nothing anymore. Last 3 Game Awards, I'm going to say the last 5 Game Awards have been trash. Last year was cool because Virtua Fighter 6 got revealed. Other than that, Game Awards has been trash. And when it comes to fighting games, we just need to stick to our fighting game events when they want to show something big. Because that's how it's seeming. You know, when it comes to Evo, Combo Breaker, or wherever, that's when they want to show something big. Game Awards is not it. They have made up their mind. Fighting game producers have made up their minds. They don't want to show shit at Game Awards. So next year, I'm definitely not going to be tuning into Game Awards because they're not going to show anything. They're not going to show nothing because I kind of feel like before the next Game Awards come out, we're going to see a whole bunch of shit being revealed. So that's all I wanted to come on here and say, man. We just need to stop putting our faith and putting our time in Game Awards because don't shit never happen. Game Awards is trash, y'all. It's trash. Let's just keep it all the way real. Back in 2006, it was marvelous. But now, 2025 going into 2026, it's trash. That's all I had to say. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Demetrius. I will hit you back on the next video. I am out.